Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage and welcome back to Feed the Beast Infinity. I've decided today that I'm going to try and keep this video a little bit shorter than normal, but no promises that that's going to happen. I've got a few ideas for things that I'd like to do, but before I start, let me just go through and just talk about what I have done already. So, you may have noticed that I have transplanted some of the raspberry bushes over here. These were the ones that were originally up just over there beyond those rubber trees. So that I now have a good supply of raspberries. And in fact, this chest is filling up. You'll also see quite a few blueberries. They were the blueberry bushes over near the farm. I haven't done an awful lot with the farm apart from run off and grab some more wool. Now, I have been doing a little bit more mining. I went down into the caves before where we found the redstone. Actually found quite a bit more redstone. So we've got quite a lot of redstone now. Found quite a lot of diamonds. I was right down between layers sort of 10 and 12. Quite tricky because I was down there a lot of lava and I was a little bit worried that I was going to fall in. So I was doing my best to stick everything in the luggage whenever I could. And also something that surprised me very much because I've never seen it before, and hopefully I've gone and put it somewhere safe and not lost it. I actually found some glowstone dust. Now I didn't know that this could spawn in the overworld. I actually found it near, well, I was mining underground and there was a lava flow blocking my path, so I decided to block the lava flow with a cobblestone block. And when the lava flow disappeared behind it, there was some redstone in the wall, so I thought, okay, well, I'll have that. And I started to chisel out the redstone, and then behind it there was a block of glowstone, and I got rid of that, and there was about, I don't know, 5 or 6 blocks of glowstone, and they were all surrounding a beehive, which I think was like an infernal beehive, or an inferno beehive. So whether or not that beehive has something to do with the generation of glowstone blocks in the overworld, I don't know, but either way, we have some glowstone, which gives me an idea for what we are going to do today. You will have noticed that I've made a bit more space by moving the chests outwards. I was worried that I was going to have to empty them all, so I'd like to thank Captain Flailing for telling me about the dolly. Really easy to make. It's just 5 iron blocks and a wood block, and when you've got this you can basically just right click on a chest and go and move that chest around while it's still full. Now you will notice the little sort of debuff marks. It's because you get slowness and mining fatigue, so you can't just go running around carrying a chest full of stuff, but it's a really useful way to move chests without having to empty them, so that is very nice. What else have I done? Well, first of all, let us go upstairs. I have changed the design of the bed, thanks to Mike on that one for letting me know that if you use the carpenter's hammer, you can change the design, and I've also applied the wood texture to the bedstead as well. Now let's go up a little bit further. I did kill a... That sounded like a creeper exploding. I'm not sure what it just exploded. Hopefully none of my stuff. Wow. We'll check that out later. Hopefully nothing useful has blown up. Nothing in here's blown up. So yeah, I changed the design of the bed. And I did manage to kill a few more endermen and, well, a couple of ender minis really and an enderman. Got a few more pearls, a few more ender pearls. And what I basically did was carried on building up. And I've actually now built the very top floor up here. This is what used to be the hatch. I've currently got that blocked off because at the moment it's a little bit pointless. I will carry on building up, of course, but we're almost outside of the mountain now. Now, I do have some steps here that lead up to this carpenter's door, and again, because of the carpenter's hammer, we're able to change the design. It's a little bit derpy where it is. You can actually see the sprinkler from here, look at that. And the massive zombie party going on over there on the hill. One of them's wearing a cursor, sort of big foam hand on his head. But yes, anyway, you can see the sprinkler over there. I didn't really want to move the height of the bridge. I didn't want to chop it all down and redo it all. So I decided, you know what, I'll just leave it where it is and we'll put some steps here with a door. We may change this in the future, but, you know, it is what it is. I also decided, and we're going to go right down to the bottom now. I also decided on the very bottom level to make this little paddock area, and basically what we've got is a 1 square full of water, and that has about 2 stacks of the quartz seeds in there. Decided to put this fence around it because every time I dropped it in the lake outside, luggage would go and eat the damn stuff, which was very annoying. What I originally tried to do as well, because I wasn't using this floor and this floor for anything, I'd actually left the lifts out and the elevators and just decided to build one elevator here at the bottom. But unfortunately they were too far apart to work, so I I ended up having to use the last of my ender pearls in order to join them all up. The room with the smeltery I have extended. I did that this morning, just made it a little bit deeper because the room's already quite cluttered with the smeltery. And as you can see, we're already dumping off quite a lot of XP juice here, and I decided that the time might come where I need to expand the tank a little bit, so at least now I've got room where we can double the size of the tank, because it is about a third full, so we have got room to increase the size of the tank. So, we've got some XP, I can go and drop off. What are we going to do today? Well, as we've now got some glowstone dust, what I thought would be really good, because I'm sick of dying to random mobs, is building the nano armor. Now, we've built the nano armor before, but it is very, very good. I want to build not only the nano armor, but I also want to build the nano saber as well. We're not going to build the advanced nano chest plate yet. I'd love to be able to, but obviously it requires the advanced jetpack, and there's quite a bit of work built into that. But we can certainly build the standard nano armor. The vast majority of it, the boots, the legs, the nano suit itself, just require these carbon plates. They also require energy crystals. Now, energy crystals require the energium dust, and the energium dust is basically redstone, which we have loads of, but also requires quite a bit of diamond dust as well. Now, you only get 1 diamond dust per diamond. We could go and try and get some nether diamond ores, but we don't have the grindstone. We could do it in the macerator, but we've not been to the nether yet. So, the only way we can do it, really, is with a diamond, and a diamond only gives us a single diamond dust. I'm just going to quickly sleep, I think, just to try and get rid of some of the zombie noises. So, we do have the diamonds spare, and we'll definitely get some more. So, there's still a zombie around, so I'm not too concerned about that all that much. Other difficult things that we've got to do is with the helmet. The helmet requires the night vision goggles. Now, they're a little bit more tricky because they do require some other stuff as well, which we will be able to make. Some bronze item casings, some sulfur dust, lead dust. Lead's easy enough. Words. Lead dust is easy enough to get. Sulphur's not too bad because we do have some gunpowder, and you can get, at least you used to be able to. Oh, don't tell me I'm wrong. I'm probably wrong. Induction smelter, sag mill, bee produce, pulverizer. We need sulfur dust. I'm almost certain you can get sulfur dust by putting gunpowder in the extractor. Oh, hello. Hello, sir. I keep getting these guys appearing in here. Now, somebody, and I can't remember who it was, so I apologise, because I've read a lot of comments this morning, and I can't remember who told me, but somebody did mention building the Ender Sword, which would have stopped those guys from teleporting. We'll definitely be doing that at some point. Yes, let's carry on with what I was doing. See, in order to try and make these videos shorter, I'm waffling on. I'm completely losing my train of thought, and now I'm completely lost with what I'm doing. So I want to make sure that I can actually get sulfur, and I'm certain you used to be able to do it this way. Well, you can certainly put that in the extractor. So we're going to need sulfur, which is fine. And the other thing I want to build is the nano saber. Now, the nano saber requires the glowstone dust, which we already have. It also requires the advanced alloy, which comes from the mixed metal ingot, which is fine because it's just iron plates, bronze plates, and tin plates. So there are 2 machines that I want to make today. And they're basically going to be the compressor, because the compressor is needed to make the mixed metal ingots. And I'm also going to make a words eluding me again. I'm also going to make another machine, which is the Metalformer, because the Metalformer will allow me to turn bars into plates and plates into casings without having to use a forge hammer, because the forge hammer is, you know, it breaks quite quickly, and we've been getting through a lot of it. I've already started to get some of the materials together. I've ground up quite a lot of coal, so we don't have a lot of coal left now, but this is all the coal that we're going to need in order to make the carbon plating. I've made a few machine casings, I've made a few electronic circuits, all stuff that we've done before. So let's go ahead and start making these machines. So the first one that I want to make is the compressor. Now I have also decided I'm going to build a second compressor, and the reason for that is the compressor is one of the ingredients in making the recycler, and I'd like to have a recycler at some point so that we can go ahead and get rid of a lot of the trash blocks that we have. So it's quite easy to make the compressor. It's an electronic circuit, a basic machine casing, and then just 6 blocks of stone. So we need 2 of the basic machine casings, 1 left for the Metalformer, 12 blocks of stone, and 2 of the electronic circuits. We'll take the tin cables as well because we'll need to wire all this up. So over at the crafting table, we want the the stone down at the side, machine casings in the middle, electronic circuits there, and that gives us 2 compressors. One of those we will save, and we will put the other one over here. We'll just about have room to get all of the machines in. And I might as well go and just drop the other block out. Now let's go and hurt myself by jumping down, but let's get that done. We will have the wires in place then. So 1 there, 1 there, 1 there, and 1 there. Now I made a mistake in the last video because I was saying that even though we've got 8 solar panels, and those solar panels only put out 1 energy unit per tick, or was it 2 energy units per tick? See, once again I'm forgetting things. Solar panels. The solar panels only put out 1 energy unit per tick. So I couldn't understand why we were able to run all the machines. But the thing is with the machines, if we look, for example, at the macerator, the machines only actually use 2 energy units per tick. They have a 32 EU per tick max, which means they're low voltage, but they only use 2 EU per tick. So we can run them quite nicely. So let's go ahead and get rid of the rest of those cables. We're going to take our compressor and put that in its place right there, I think. And it will take quite some time to actually make all of the carbon plates. So I'm going to start making them up right now and just show you how we do them. Basically, in order to make the carbon plates, you just need to grind up some coal dust, and that makes raw carbon fibre like so. And what we want to do with that raw carbon fibre is place it... just doing it this way because it makes it a little bit easier. Place that raw carbon... take it out of there for a start. So we've got some raw carbon fibre. And then if you put 2 raw carbon fibre down, you get a raw carbon mesh. So that's what we want to do here. We want to make raw carbon mesh. And then we can make another one here actually. So we'll have an even number. So there we go, we've got 16 raw carbon mesh, and then if we go and put those in the compressor... Nope, have I done that the wrong way around? Doesn't surprise me in the slightest. I've missed a step, I can feel it. Where are we? Carbon plate. Raw carbon mesh becomes a carbon plate. Raw carbon mesh, carbon plate. Yep, I know exactly what I've done here. You're going to love this, guys. I haven't connected it up with the cable. I went along the bottom with the cable, but I didn't move the cable up through the hole so it actually connects to the bottom of the machine. Oh, the cable's missing. There we go. I knew there was something wrong. Apologise for the very, very noisy motorcycle. This is probably going to break my pick. There's a guy that lives just around the corner from me, and he's one of those people that's decided his motorcycle should make as much noise as possible just to aggravate the neighbours. And it's the loudest thing I've ever heard. There we go. That's got that connected up now. So, let's have a look. First of all, the extractor. Yes, we can get sulfur dust from gunpowder. That is good. Over to the compressor, which now has power. In goes the raw carbon mesh. And it's working. That makes a lot of noise, that machine. So while it's doing that, we need to go ahead and make the Metalformer. So the Metalformer is a little bit more well, I'm not going to lie, it's a lot more complicated to make. We've already got ourselves the electronic circuit. We've already got the basic machine casing. We need 2 toolboxes, and we need 3 of these coils. Now, the toolboxes are made by building a chest and surrounding it with a bronze item casing, of which we will need 5 in total. So we're going to need 10 bronze ingots. And we do have quite a few here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And you can actually use... There's various different bronze ingots. There's the forestry ones. There's the Tinker's Construct ones. There's thermal foundation ones. There's lots of different versions of it. So we know we're going to need that. We know we're going to need that. We will need the forge hammer. We will also need to make ourselves some chests. So let's go ahead first and make the 2 chests, because that's nice and straightforward and simple. Even I can't mess that one up. Now let's go ahead and make ourselves the bronze plates. We have 10 of those. Now we do get 2 of these. I didn't need the didn't need to do the full 10 there, but I will need the bronze plates later on for other stuff, so that's fine. Let's put those back in there for now. So the Metalformer is a replacement for the forge hammer. I'm not sure if there's a machine replacement for the cutter. That is something that I will have to check. I'm not too sure what's going on with luggage. There's obviously a block somewhere that has been destroyed. I'm just going to pick him up because he's just going absolutely mental for no reason. There's probably a block hanging around somewhere. So, let's just go ahead and get rid of that tin cable. What we should be able to do now is build the toolboxes. Now let me just make sure that I've got this. That doesn't seem right. I think it's... Is it like that? Yep, so that builds the toolbox. So we need 2 toolboxes. So there we go. We have our 2 toolboxes. I don't think they stack. I don't even know what the toolboxes are used for on their own. They probably have a purpose, but I've never used them on their own, so I don't really know. So we've got ourselves 2 toolboxes. Now, the next stage here is we need to make these coils. The coils are easy. 3 iron ingots surrounded by non-insulated copper cables. So, first of all, we need 3 iron ingots. Now, we don't have any non-insulated copper cables, so we're going to have to make some. So, not too sure how many copper ingots we will need, and as usual, I can't be bothered to do the math, so we're just going to go ahead and hammer out a bunch of these. That gives us 8. We also need the cutters for this. And the cutters are have about had their day as well, so we'll get as much from them as we can. So that gives us 16 cables, which might actually be enough. No, it won't be, will it? Because we're going to need 3 times 8, so we're not going to have enough there. So there is... There's 2 of them. Oh, we need another ingot there. Do they stack? Yes, they do. So we do need another 8 copper cables. So that means we need... Do we have any more copper plates left, or did I use them all? 8 copper plates. Well, we need 1, 2, 3, 4 copper plates. Not sure what my PC was doing in the background there, but something was going on. So we've got the copper ingots. Yeah, sorry for the pause. I just noticed the little Windows is working thing come up, and I thought, what's going on in the background there? So let's go ahead and do that. We'll chop those up. Hopefully we'll have enough. Yes, we will. The cutters are nearly naffed, but still a bit of life left in them. So back to the crafting table, the ingot in the middle, and the copper goes all around the edge. And then we have our coil. So let's do that straight away. 3 coils along the bottom, machine casing in the middle, circuit at the top, and the toolboxes either side. Gives us our Metalformer. So we can go ahead and put that over here in the corner, and it does have power. It is night time, of course, so the back box is going to be getting quite a bit of a hammering there. Sounds like the compressor's finished, and we have ourselves some carbon plates. So I'm going to have to go ahead and make quite a few more of those. Luckily, they are relatively quick and simple to make. I'm not sure if I'm going to have enough to make all of the... enough carbon here. I did kind of do a half-assed job of working out exactly how much of it I needed, but I'm not sure if I have enough. Either way, we're just going to have to use whatever we have got. So that will give us in total 26 plates, which will probably be enough, to be honest. How many do we need in total? So we need 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So yeah, we will have enough carbon plates to do it. So that's fantastic. So we'll put the last of that raw carbon mesh in the compressor. We'll save the rest of the ground coal, and we will save the raw carbon fiber. Now, before I do anything else, I need to just have a look at what other ingredients that we are going to need, and I can get them processing and kind of ready for the next video. So, each one of the items is going to require an energy crystal. Now, the energy crystals just use the energium dust, and we need 9 energium dust, but we get the energium dust from 5 redstone, which we've got plenty of, and 4 diamond dust. Now, we've already discussed that we need 1 diamond for each diamond dust, so therefore we need 4 diamonds in order to make a single energy crystal. And we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 energy crystals. So we're going to need to use 20 of our diamonds, which is a good job that we have quite a lot of them, because that is almost half of our diamonds. So we're going to go and put the 20 diamonds in the grinder. I'm not sure if there is any redstone in the chest upstairs. There probably is. We're going to take some of the... Well, I'll take all of the gunpowder, because I'm not sure how much sulfur that we'll need. And we'll go ahead and put the diamonds in the macerator. And how much of that sulfur dust do we need? I can't even remember what I need it for now. It's not the advanced alloys, so it's just going to be for the night vision goggles. Is it just the one? Oh, I think we only need the 1 sulfur dust. So we should be okay. So we've practically got everything that we need to get started. Let me just go ahead then and go up to the right, down to the right floor even. Go ahead and put the rest of that gunpowder away. Shouldn't really be carrying that around, should we? And we are almost ready to begin the production of our nano armor, but we will be doing that on the next video. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you are still enjoying Feed the Beast Infinity. I'll see you next time. Until then, goodbye for now.